and make money, right? So what I did was I took $40, I turned it into $200, and I added $200 of my own money, and I turned it into about almost 10 grand. I did that simply with copy and paste, had no clue, because Andre Campbell told me I could learn and earn. So he told me to learn and earn at the same time, so I did that. So what I ended up doing was becoming a good student. And I've been doing that every since, becoming a good student. And now my favorite products are Go Live and Vibrata. Just this morning, I made more money with Go Live than I did watching television this afternoon. So my schedule is set up around my favorite Go Live educators. In the mornings, I start off at 8 o'clock in the morning with Lex Raves, and then I jump on the line with the Forex Chick and Gold Cup. And then if I watch 2 or 3 at the same time. I watch Lee Allen at the same time at 8 o'clock. If you don't know what time these educators come on, guys, then you're not taking advantage of your business. And if you're on this call tonight, I consider you to be extremely lucky because you have an opportunity to join a team. See, within IM, we have 2 sides of the business. We have one side where we could build. Then we have another side where we could trade. We're very fortunate on this team because we have a leader who does both. Because within IM, you have people who just build, you have people who just trade, and then we have someone on our team that's leading us doing both. So I consider you guys very fortunate to be have opportunity to join this team, not just IM, but just this team. And it has nothing to do with these products, has nothing to do with anything. It's the fact that we are a team. I can pick up the phone and call anyone on this call that's a part of our team, and I can say one thing: Andre Campbell, IM Academy. If they've never met me before, Miss Freeman, you don't know me, but I know I could call you tomorrow and you'll help me in my business. I know that. That's team. That's not in the academy. That's not on Go Live. That's just a part of our system that makes us so special. So anyway, Andre, I appreciate it. One thing real quick, I got about 4 or 5 guests on here. So guys, the secret word tonight is mambo. You know what to do with that word tonight. Mambo. After the meeting, you know what to do, guys. Thanks, Andre. Back to you, buddy.
Hey, brother. Appreciate you and the wife, all the things you're doing, brother. And you just gave some good nuggets right there. If you don't mind, when you get a chance, type in the chat those educators so other people who may not know them can get a hold of them. And, brother, listen, you guys are helping people not only here in the U.S., but various parts of the world also. Want to say everyone who's a guest on this call, and you were invited by Terry. That guy's a leader, him and his wife in his own right. I'm sure you already know and realize that. And giving it back to him, you guys are fortunate to be connected directly with him and the team also. You got a ton of support. Myself, Greg G. Money, right? So many leaders here in the South Florida area. And we're expanding this thing globally all around the world. So I want to say welcome to everyone on here. Congratulations. Get started, begin learning and earning. So that was a powerful testimony. You heard it right there. He didn't know anything, came in, was coachable, humble, began copying and pasting. You heard the other testimony tonight, $300 to $3,000. Once again, past performance or no guarantee of future results. However, this stuff is real and it is happening. Now, what I'm going to do, what you guys are looking at right here is something called the Trade Ideals. And there's a few other people you guys are going to hear from tonight. And also Greg Weiss can do some training. This is very, very simple, right? Terry touched on it. When you come in, you don't have to know how to trade yet, how to read charts, how to analyze Fibonacci, get all these different things. All you have to do is learn how to follow a few basic instructions and you can literally begin earning. Because why? The educators are doing all the work. People like myself and others who are trading, what we do is when I see something happen in the market, I put it inside this system called the Vibrata, the web analyzer, right? This system is only an additional $21.95 a month. But this system, you get a lot of bang for your buck because the Trade Ideals is just one aspect of it. Matter of fact, Greg will pull it up tonight and go through it. But what you're looking at here on the screen, Trade Ideals, these are some trades I called today. I was going through the market, boom, boom, boom. And when I see them, I give you the currency pair. Here it's a buy on the SPX 500, Standard & Poor's. This same trade, we made a lot of income since Friday when it fell going down. We buy and we sell. When it's going up, we buy. When it's going down, we sell. So we capitalize both ways. Very important to learn. So I'm basically just telling you where to get in, where to put your protective stop loss, and where to take profit. You see the timestamp on there, Monday, Money Mondays, today, February 24th. Also another trade, buy the Great British Pound versus the Japanese yen. If this is all foreign to you, don't worry about it. Whoever invites you here is going to show you how to simply copy and paste these trades. When I give the trades out, and not only am I giving trade ideals, there are other people here in the company that are giving you trade ideals. Once again, these are no-brainers. You practice proper risk management and you just take these trades, you set it and you forget it, and it gives you the high probability to prosper. And we're earning just about every single day. Now, while I'm here, right, these two trades, the SPX 500 and the Great British Pound Japanese yen, right? This is the GBP. Let me do one at a time. If you guys can see my screen, hopefully you can see this. So this pair, right? This pair, I'm on the 1 hour time frame, right? Each candlestick you see, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new, the red candlesticks is when price is going down. We trading pairs, the GBP versus the JPY. The blue, it's when it's going up. We buy when it's going up, we sell when it's going down. Very, very simple. These yellow lines, think of these as support and resistance. We call them ceilings and the floors, right? Right now, price here in real time is at this white line. It's between this ceiling right here and this floor right here. Hopefully you guys can see my cross here. It's either going to go up and it break through this ceiling, or it's going to go back down. Now, I call this trade, I think it's already made some pips. This is a GBP JPY. I'm looking for it to go up a little bit more. I could tell you even where. Boom, 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 boom. Let me go back to that image. Okay, GBP JPY. First TP was at 143.500. Let me do this. I got a lot of things opened up on my chart right here. So 143.500 is going to be about, it's already hit it. Already hit the first TP. So that means if you got into this buy trade, you've already earned pips, already earned money. You know, we place a certain amount on each trade that we take. If you're new, don't know what that means, don't worry about it, right? We're going to show you how to do it. The main thing I want you to understand is we're looking for blue candlesticks, buy for it to go up. We're in, it's already hit one of our take profits. That means one of our, think about the football field. We're at the 30-yard line. We want to go to the 40-yard line, the 50-yard line, the 60-yard line. So if we're at the 30, it's already hit the 40. That's basically what we call TP, take profits. And we're looking for more in this trade. Once again, some people have already taken profit. Some people have locked in. Some people are able to earn a couple dollars. Some people earned a couple hundred. Some people earned a couple thousand. It all depends on your trading style and what you're doing. But once again, that's one currency pair. The next one was an SPX 500. This trade I called last week, and it came down a ton. I wanted to call more, but I was busy over this weekend. But the key thing is now, this pair is what we call retracing. What goes up must come down. What comes down must go up. So right now we're in a buy on this pair as it begins to head back up. Another thing I want you guys to notice, I utilize High-Kanchi candlesticks, but also do this, especially with this pair, right? I'm going to right click. I'm going to remove these candlesticks. I'm going to delete them, right? I'm going to put on the regular candlesticks. Look at this gap right here, right? Right here, boom, 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 right there, and right here. There is a gap between these candles. That means when the market opened, this is what happened, right? When the market opened, price surged down, right? There's a saying, all gaps get filled, right? So eventually, this white line is going to get up here and go back up to here where it last gapped, right here. That's 800 pips away. 800 pips up. Hint, hint, clue, clue. The targets I gave on this thing are, let me see, or what? Okay, SPX first target is boom, boom, 3261. I'm going to mark that area, 3261. I'm going to change the color so you can see it. If you don't know how to use this, go on to cmprophets.com. I'm going to show you how to do this. This is 3260. It's about right. About right there, give or take, right? So it almost already hit TP1, right? Let's go with the next TP. The next TP is going to be, boom, 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 is going to be 3279, right? 32.79. What you can also do, I can right click horizontal properties. I can go here to parameters and I can put in, what was it, 32.69 or 79? Let me go back and look. Boom, 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 boom. 32.79. Okay, very easy. I'm just going to type in 32.79. I hit OK. Boom, automatically place the line right there. I double click to lock it in. The last one is going to be, let's see what that is. The last one I have is at 33.18, right? I'm gonna go back to the line, left click, so the box pops up over to the far right here. I'm gonna do it again. Left click, it's locked in, I can't move it. Double left click, I can now move the line. I right click, go to horizontal line properties, open that up, and 33.18, I think it was, 33.18, 33.18. I just hit okay, watch this. Boom, automatically moves the line. Now, the gap is up here at about 33.28, right? But I'm going to be a conservative and I'm going to go about right here to make sure if it gets up there that we definitely hit it. That's another 600 pips up. If you have $1, that's $600. What if you're doing $5 a trade? That's $5 times 600. What if you're doing $10 a trade? That's 600 times $10. That's $6,000. Andre, when will it get there? He could do it in the next 2 hours, 4 hours, next day or two. Who knows, right? But the key thing is now it's bounced off of this yellow floor down here, which is support. And right now we're looking for it to make higher highs. Here it went up, it pulled back. So I'm looking for this candle right here, hopefully to go up and make another high, hit TP1, then go on to TP2. Of course, on the way up, it's going to pull back and forth the same way it did when it fell coming down from last week, from Friday. This thing came down since Friday over 1,000 pips. Woo! I know we caught 3 targets on this coming down for 400 pips. So those people trading a standard lot, they earned $4,000 just on Friday on this one trade, this one pair. That is the power of trading. That is the power of these markets. And this is the S&P 500. Now, while we're on this pair, I want you to look at this, right? I'm going to the weekly time frame, right? This is the weekly time frame. Now, right now, we got the coronavirus that unfortunately is spreading around the world. It's affecting manufacturing in China. It's affecting business. And I think just today, matter of fact, I saw that the Japanese stock market fell by 4%. You can look that up on CNBC, the app. I think it was 4%, the Japanese stock market, right? Let me see. I think it was 4%, right? Stock market recap. Yeah. Japanese stocks plunge almost 3% as virus fears grow. Malaysia markets edge higher. The great thing about what we do is whether the markets are going up or down, we're earning. This is what I want you to also understand. If things keep going, this pair has been going up. I'm on the monthly time frame. Look at this. Since 2012, right? From down here at about 1410, it's gone up over 19,000 pips. That is a lot of movement. Once again, what goes up must come down. There's going to be time for big retracements to happen with this thing. Eventually, this is where you can put your Fibonacci on. I'm just going to go down here to the bottom somewhere. I'm going to do a fib. The 23.6, look at that. It's directly on this line at 28.94. How far away is that? That is about 3,500 pips down, right? $10 a pip, it's $35,000, just a $10 a pip. Eventually, if this thing falls, it's coming down there. The 38.2 was down here at the 25.85 area. That's over 6,500 pips down. What goes up must come down. Look at this spike on this candlestick right now, right? In real time. Look at that spike. This is on the monthly time frame, big time frame, right? Look at that spike, right? Here in, this was December 2018. In 1 month, this thing fell all the way down here, 4,700 pips in 1 month. What I'm expecting to do now is go up, retrace, close this gap, and that may be the trigger for the downturn again. It could go back up. Either way, we're going to watch it, we're going to call it, we're going to catch it, and we're going to profit on it. Once again, mark up your charts, simple support and resistance, simple support and resistance, bouncing off of simple support and resistance. Kiss it, keep it super simple. Do not overcomplicate your trading. Also, look at this, right? It came down here to 32.18, right? What happened the last time I got to 32.18? Look at here. To know what may happen in the future, always look back to the past. Just this was January 31st, last month. It came down here, hit 32.18, bounced back up over 1,600 pips. That means the potential, I don't think it's going to go all the way that high. I think it's going to close a gap. That gap is right here, this yellow line, which is a ceiling. If it can't break through the ceiling, it's going to fall back down. So it may go up here, touch the ceiling at about 33.24, and then begin to descend and come down even further. If your chart is marked up, you know it's going to come down and hit 1, hit 2, hit 3, hit 4, hit 5 potential. This is how you begin to track these trades on your own and see. Looking back over here in 2019, it was trapped between these zones, bouncing off. Andre, how do I learn this? We have something called the Academy, the Forex Academy. In there, it gives you all the knowledge and the information to begin to learn how to read chart patterns yourself. Also, I want you to understand, right here on cmprofits.com, under the Systems tab, under the Computer Trading tab, I've got a video here. I'm going to show you this. For those of you who want to use MT4, or you may want to use TradingView, it does not matter. As I scroll down, 2 important videos, right? All these videos are important. This video shows you how to use TradingView. Those of you who want to become experts on TradingView, watch this video, get the basics on how to use TradingView, right? TradingView is an online version of MetaTrader 4. Andre, what is MetaTrader 4? This is a MetaTrader 4 platform. This is the platform that when you put your money into your live trading account that the brokers all have, this is where you execute your trades, where you sell and you buy. This is what this is. This is a desktop version that you download to your computer. And also we have the online version. The online version is TradingView. Very, very simple. So I suggest watching both of these videos. In this video, I show you how to utilize the MetaTrader 4 downloaded version, all the little quirks, all the little tools, different things, how to enter trades, get out of trades, all the different things. Here, basic market structure, understand this. This is what Terry was talking about. A lot of the educators, he even took the time to list them right there in the chat. Lee Allen, Lex Waves, you know, we have so many. Christopher Derrick, Abel Melendez. We have over 100 educators, men and women, who every day right here, live daily trading, under the Systems tab, you click on live daily trading right here, it will even show you some of them, who they are. Some of our top educators, 7 days a week, multiple languages. These men and women are showing you, this is what happens if you click to get in there, but they're showing you right here how to trade. They're getting on here. This first guy right here, Christopher Derrick, he has something called the price trap. This gentleman right here is earning millions of dollars. He's one of the original educators in this thing, Monday through Thursday, 2 a.m. in the morning. He's helping people earn more in a week than people are earning all month, all year. Lex Waves, you know, Manny Canones, Kathy Kirkland, Abel Melendez, young gun right here. Get in here, begin following these people, learn from them, educate yourself. This isn't something you're doing by yourself. Information is a new knowledge. All you want to do is master one of these techniques, follow them and learn from them. You know what? You don't even need I Am Master Academy after you learn that. Many of us, we don't even need the company anymore. We've got this thing down to a science that where we can trade on our phone, tablets, computers any day of the week and earn. We also love the concept of helping people. We love trading together. That's what makes it fun. So once again, get on in there and go live, get the knowledge, and get on those training sessions. To me, this is the #1 rated aspects of I Am Master Academy that Chris Terry, the founder, was able to put together over 100 men and women around the world, multiple languages, multiple times a day, 7 days a week, teaching you from your living room how to trade. Many people are watching television. Turn off the TV, get on Go Live, and learn to earn on these pips. Okay, what I'm gonna do right now, before I bring on my main man, Mr. Gregory G. Money White, he's gonna go over some things and show you how to get started. I'm gonna go out to one more person right now. I think she's on the call. Let me see if I can find her in here. Okay, I was gonna go call Miss Pam Stevens. I don't think she's there. Oh, here's Miss Stell Roberts. I was with Stell just last Thursday here in South Florida. New member of the team. She's coming. She's fired up so far. She's also building a team, inviting people and growing. So I want her to come on the call a little bit. Very, very sharp young lady doing big things here in the South Florida area. Miss Stell Roberts. Let me see if she's there.
Hello, hello. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, we can hear you. How you doing, Estelle?
Very good, thank you. First and foremost, thank you, Andre, for being an exceptional leader and definitely being consistent in holding this Monday night event along with Mr. Gregory White. I really appreciate you. Pam and Donald, we've been reacquainted. You guys are doing amazing things. Love the Friday 5 a.m. book readings. One of the things that, I really appreciate about being part of this organization, IML, is the leadership, the teamwork, and that everyone's looking to help everyone. Helping people, they're reaching behind and just creating a pipeline of success. So that's really important to me. Last week, I had the opportunity to attend a weekly meeting where you can learn how to do live trading, and they go over the opportunity with you. So it's just having leadership like that, just like you, creating opportunities to build your team. And all we have to do is show up. All we have to do is invite them to that location and be consistent, and it'll make a huge difference. A product that I'm really excited about that I'm just getting into is the HFX. It's time-based. I learned a lot over the last few weeks. The M conference, and last week, where it's time-based, and in 1 minute you can make at least 50% on $1. $10, you can make $15. If you had $1,000, you can make $1,500, which is completely amazing how you can make 15% in 60 seconds. The opportunity that this is all, I've been with the company a few months, and it's completely amazing how they continue to update the products to make sure that we can succeed and really make money. It's a $6.6 trillion business. Is enough money out there for everyone every single day. And I'm really appreciative of having leadership like you, Greg, and everyone else that, hold me accountable and introduce me to this opportunity so I can do amazing things and help people along the way. So thank you.
Hey, we appreciate you. Yeah, you and I were there live last Thursday, and we saw the HFX right in live living color. Leo was doing it, and the 1 minute time frame turning a little into a lot just like that. It's amazing. I would tell everyone, definitely get into that HFX. We post the link for that Telegram all over the place. If you're not learning that, you're doing yourself a disservice. Now, what I'm gonna do, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, the next gentleman I'm about to bring on, this gentleman is my right-hand man. As a matter of fact, myself, the team, none of what's being done right now we could do without him. We've been through the trenches. He's one of the hardest working people I know. He's diligent, he's consistent, he's a family man, he's also a husband, and I'm honored to call him a friend and a partner in this. This gentleman is responsible for a lot of the growth right here in the South Florida area. He's always out there talking to new people, always sharing the opportunity. Even when sometimes I'm here behind the scenes, behind the computers, behind the systems, he's out there in the field getting it done. And that's why we call him G Money White. And I'm super proud of him because, we came in this thing and just his growth and knowledge, of the systems, what's going on, that comes from a person being diligent. That comes from desire. That comes from a person not only talking right and walking left, like most people talk right and walk left. This guy's talking right and he's doing it right and he's making it happen. He's helping a lot of people. And we're just super excited this year in 2020. The year is just beginning and we're on a mission to help a ton of people. So I definitely want you guys to put a big 10 in the chat for my friend and business partner, Mr. Greg G Money White, as he comes on tonight.
Hello, hello, hello.
What's up, champ?
What's going on, Mr. Campbell?
Hey, brother, how you feel? I know you got those new wheels just out of the dealership. Congratulations, brother. You
Hey,
deserve
you
it.
know
You
what?
earned
I
it.
appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. You know what, Dre? If it wasn't for people, let me just say that, because I want to just get into a few things tonight. And I love people. I was talking to a pastor friend of mine, and just in this space, this time and place where we're at, with availability, most people take it very lightly. And this is very, very critical because this wasn't available, years ago, and people treat it like a hobby. And I can say that because I was one of them, but I treat it like a business now. And I just was having a conversation, Dre, man. First, I want to say what's up to the team, everybody that's out there. Stale Roberts, one of my, if I start saying one of my favorites, but Stale, you are one of my favorites. Remy, you're one of my favorites. Gilo, I know you might not be on, but my main man, Donald Bryant and Pam Bryant, Ocean, people I can call by name, Pam Stevenson out there. I appreciate all you guys. But I want to share some things tonight with the whole team, so we can really understand what Dre's been talking about, what Christopher Terry taught and thought about over almost 7 years ago as it relates to a community to where people can come and develop skills and give yourself repetition. So I'm going to go into some things, but I could just say this, man, the ability to be able to go get an $80,000 truck, man, and, with no pressure, no pressure, it's a beautiful thing. And, looking forward for some other things to come, some real big things. So, guys, if you stick around, remember Greg White always say you'll stay around. So if you commit, just don't quit. It's all about repetition. So I want to read something real quick before I get into the charts. Hey, guys, if you guys are excited about what Andre's bringing to the table and you're new or you're not new, I want you to go to your chat real quick and just put a number 1 in there for my main man, Andre Campbell, one of the most consistent person. Put a number 1 in there for Andre Campbell, and I want you to follow that with a number 2 for yourself for being on this call. If you guys are serious and not just curious, guys, go to your chat real quick. We're going to get into some information, and I want you to just really, really fast, just dump a number 1 in there. Let me see some here. If I can get this going real quick. All right, so we got some number 1s. Guys, I see okay, let's follow with some number 2s because you want to definitely give a shout out. First I want to give a warm welcome to one of our newest members. If I think if I'm definitely correct, Nikki, who's out there, out of Miami, Florida, by way of Calvin Shalimar. Welcome to the team, guys. Guys, do me one favor, put a number 3 in the chat for our newcomers, our new people that just joined the business. And put a number 3 in the chat for our new people that's on the line tonight who just had the heart to be able to listen to somebody. I appreciate those chats, guys. So real quick, I want to read something. I got to fly out tomorrow. Then I'll fly out to Chicago. I'm all over the place, crisscrossing. And guys, we will be millionaires. If you won't be one with me, I'll be one by myself. So you guys can take that up and, put it on the shelf. All right. So what I want to read real quick, guys, is I want you to understand, something that I was able to follow up and read, and it talks about, copying the right cat, copy the right person. People say they don't want to be a copycat. They say it all the time. The problem is when you're copying the wrong cat. So it's okay to be a copycat. You just got to copy the right cat. So what I want to just share, before I get into the training, I'll let you guys go. I know it's 10:54. For anybody that's on this call, okay, for individually and utilizing the differences, at the same time, what this company IM brings to the table, also for modeling someone that has results that you want, that's nothing wrong with copying. So you want to be able to have awareness, and most people stay, in their own lives, it's too easy to identify, or, because they always, say stuff that's really crazy, stuff that's like, yeah, I saw that a while, or already knew that, but they lack the results to show they know anything. So results tell stories. There's a level of above awareness. So I want to share this about the IM Master Academy. Okay. It's called the Master Academy for a reason. My cousin put this out, and I really appreciated that, because I want every person that's on this call to understand Donald Stale, I'm calling roll, Nikki, Terry, Richard Henry, you know, Patricia, I got Smith, iPad, Pam Stevenson, Joy, Sean. I want I see Yvette McCrae's on the line, Esther, Gerald. I want you guys to understand something. It's called I Am Mastery Academy for a reason. A lot of people are confused with awareness for mastery. One thing that Bruce Lee said, and I want you guys to remember this. Nikki, I shared it with you a little earlier today if you're on the call. Bruce Lee said, I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks one time, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. I'm going to say that again. He doesn't fear the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks one time, but he fears the man who's practiced one kick over 10,000 times. That's called mastery. So if you model the best, you can also go down as one of the best that's ever did it. We got so many people that's in this company: Andre Kimball's, Luke Longmire, Orrin Wright, Christopher Derrick, you know, Kathy Kirkland. We got so many masters that have developed this skill, but you just got to find what you like and don't go all over the place, and, you know, just master it. And here's the good thing about mastering what you want. While you're mastering it, Nikki, you can copy the masters. How's that, guys? Is that okay for a copycat? Put a number 4 in the chat if it's okay to be a copycat. Put a number 4 in the chat. If it's okay to be a copycat until you master your own, put a number 4 in the chat, guys. All right, awesome. Number 4 in the chat, so we can copy our way to the top. Let's make some money. Let's go get it. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm gonna share my screen, and let's see if we can shift gears a little bit here. And I think what I'll go over a little bit is some of the HFX stuff as far as how you can get started. First of all, by way of chat real quick, how many of you guys have access to the training? How many of you guys have access to the HFX? You know, it's a separate call. So if you have access real quick, let me see how many people that we have on here. If you have access, just go in there and put a number 5 in the chat. If you have access to what I'm about to show you. And if you don't have access, that's fine. Okay, so Esther has access. So I'm assuming that we have a lot of people that's new, and we have some people that might not have it. But what I want to do is like what Stale Roberts, you know, saw. Now this might be for you, it might not be for you. And, you know, again, whatever's for you, just master it. But while you're mastering it, just copy the, you know, the masters, okay? All right, so let's share a little screen real fast. Appreciate you guys sharing a little chat. All right. Let's go here. Let's get out of this screen. Okay. Let's go back here. All right, guys, so what I want to do really, really fast, right, is we're going to go here, and we're going to go into the IM.Center. All right. For number 1, if you don't have access to the Master Academy, go here to IM.Academy. Okay. Should go here, just go ahead and log in. Hey guys, if you can see my screen, please put a 1 in the chat for me real fast, if you can see it. All right, thank you, I appreciate it. All right, so we're gonna log in. Appreciate that, guys. I'm gonna log in here to the Academy. You guys can see I'm all ready to go. I'm all fired up. Who's ready to win, man? Who's ready to get some money? So if you don't have the Master Academy, let me just show you over here. So what I paid for is, you know, I paid for just to be able to have access to all of it. So you can see it's right here, high frequency, you know, Forex trading. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just come here to where if you don't have it, just come here to your shopping cart. Where are we at? Come here to your shopping cart, click on that, and you'll see where you can be able to access it. But what I want to do is I don't want to go to old way. I'm going to go to new way into the IM.Center. Once you've purchased it and you have it, or if you have the elite package, you have access to everything like what I have. All I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to come here to where it says strategies, Nest, You know, it's real cool, but I'm just going to show a little bit. I'm not going to steal his thunder, but it's real simple, guys. Okay, once you're in here, we're going to click on where it says HFX Academy. Why? Because you can come here to HFX Academy. The Liberty is a scanner. Liberty is a scanner. It's just like the vibrator. It's just a scanner for the HFX. Okay, so you can come here, and if you want to, in the Academy, let's click on the Liberty so you guys can see what's going on. So this opens up just like the vibrator, but it's a scanner for the HFX. So what we want to do real quick is come here and you go to strategies, and I'll go over these scanners. These scanners are just simply tools that will give you setups so you can trade in the HFX. The HFX is not Forex. You definitely have to have another broker, which is Race Options that you guys see right here. That's Race Options, you know, where you can open up an account, you know, how to start, it's all in there. But let's go back here to Liberty, and we're just going to select, you know what, before we go into Liberty, let me do this. This is how you get into the academies, right? But we're going to go back here one to where, let's go into the academies first. And then what we'll do is just to show you how, after you download Race Options, how you know, like your account for trading the high frequency Forex, after it's downloaded, after you fund your account and you have everything on your computer or your phone, we're just going to go here to high frequency Forex. So what I want to show you is, let me see if I can scroll down a little bit. Okay. It's once we come here, right? High frequency Forex. All you have to do, guys, is enroll. Once you enroll, this is going to take you to everything. Now, you can learn a little bit about HFX, like how you have the regular academy, but in this academy, all the way down. But what I'm going to show you real fast is, you know, what is a broker? Let's go. I'm going to just show you what it looks like. Okay. Okay. So this right here is, after you go through all this academy stuff, this is a live trader user interface, right? And I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but if you don't have access to Race Option, I'm gonna stop that. So if you don't pay for this, then you can't log into this academy to get this training. But I'm gonna go ahead and blow it up a little bit. Hey, Andre, is it okay if I go ahead and play this just for a second? I don't know if Drake can hear me or not, but I'm gonna take that as a yes. First of all, let me see real quick. How many guys want to see this real fast? I don't want to, you know, if you want to see this real fast, put a number 7 in the chat. If you don't have access and you want to see what Ness is talking about and how to get it scheduled. All right, so we only got 2 people that want to see it. So I think I'm not showing it because only 2 people want to see it. Okay, so we got a couple more people that want to see it. Okay, so put number 7s in the chat. All right, cool. All right, cool. All right, so I'll take a little bit of time. Oh, Andre Kimball lit it up with some 7s, man. Let's play this thing real quick, all right? So what I want you to understand is this is in the academy. Now, what Ness is about to go through, guys, is this is the interface of your broker. It's not a regular broker. It's not a Forex broker. It's a binary options broker, right? If you look to your left, right over here, you can see, even though it's option, but we're using Forex currency pairs to be able to take advantage of what you're about to see. I'm not going to explain it. I'm going to let Ness explain it because it breaks it down. All I will say is this. You see these little orange lines like this here, these little, you know, spikes and stuff like this. Forget about the orange background. Just look at these lines. Those lines are a price. And what Ness is going to break down is when you get in, which is for a call or a put. A call is a buy, a put is a sell. Okay? You got 2 options. You got option types, which is turbo. He's going to explain it. And you can change the time on how long you want your sell or your buy to go for before it expires. And long as it stay below or above where you got in. If you're going above, then you wanted to stay above your entry for whatever time frame that you put it on. But let me let Ness explain it a little bit more.
Give people an inside look as to how the user interface works with the broker that I use. Now, mind you, there are thousands of different brokers out there that you could choose from. This is just one that I personally use myself. So it's very simple. You'll choose your time expiration. Okay, so it's 1 to 30 minutes if it's on turbo. All right, these other options will unlock longer time frames. Okay, this is the amount you would risk. Okay, so if you lose the trade, this is the amount you will lose. If you win the trade, this would be the amount you will win. And the difference between the two is basically how the broker gets paid. Now, if we look on over to the left, we can see the different currency pairs and the percentage of the payout. So let's just say we're on USD JPY, right? You would get paid 70% of whatever your risk is if you win the trade. So that is what determines that. And the more volatility that a currency pair has, the higher percentage it will be in regards to payout. Now, currency is not the only things that we could trade. We can also trade commodities such as gold and silver, and we can also trade crypto pairs as well. But I like to stick to regular currencies because it is simple that way. Okay, now this is your net balance. So if you took any bonuses or whatever, it is not included in your net balance. Okay, so usually sometimes, you know, people use cash bonuses with brokers, but understand that those bonuses are not withdrawable. So now that we're here, let's place a live trade.
Let me stop it real quick.
Okay, and
all right, guys. What he just did is he just placed a trade. Notice the button that he pushed on the interface, whether if he's on his phone, tablet, or computer. Okay, right now, I'm going to show you a little bit late. I'm going to show you after this how he was able to, you know, make that decision to put. Remember, the red button that's put, that's a sell. That means you're going down. The green button that says call, that's a buy. That means you're going up. So if you notice, he pressed the put button, and the currency pair that he chose was the USD JPY. Okay, I think this one is the, wait, this is probably the Euro. Let me see which one this was that he chose. Hang on. Let's back this up a little bit. Okay.
Okay, and with brokers, but understand that those bonuses are not withdrawable. So now that we're here, let's place a live trade with
okay.
brokers, but understand that those
all right, so he stayed on the Euro USD. Okay, the Euro USD he stayed on is okay. So the Euro USD he stayed on. So he took a sell, which was a put. That means those little lines that I showed you over here. Watch what happens when he hit the button. You're going to see a red arrow, and as long as these little lines right here stay below, let me just show you.
Bonuses are not withdrawable. So now that we're here, let's place a live trade.
There it is.
Okay, and this is actually a 1 minute position. I place the sell, so you'll see the arrow down. And as long as price is anywhere below my sell entry by the time expiration, I win the trade. And so far, so good right now. So here's a live trade. All right.
1 minute.
Looks like I caught it at a really good high point. And this is just simply a $10 position. Okay, so if I win the trade, my payout will be $17. That's basically you win. That's basically you winning your risk back plus the profit. That equals a total payout of $17.
All right, so guys, was that fire or what? For the first time people have seen that, was that easy? So I want you to understand that if you get on these sessions and you have an account, when he's trading, you can take these trades. You know, just to understand that you could take 1 minute and make a $17 profit. Think about if you did 10 minutes like that. You know, if you did 3 minutes, all he did was he quartered the high point, and instead of being in the trade of Forex all day and hoping and praying and wishing, you know, which you can make a lot of good money with Forex, but that was a great feeling for 1 minute or 3 minutes that you want to choose. And this line right here is the expiration. That's it. Once these little lines stay below your call and it hits its expiration, you win the trade. That's pretty cool. So, you know, that was a $10 spot. But think about when you have a nice account and you're putting $100 up, you're putting $1,000 up. You're making, you know, $700 off of 1,000. You know, you're making $70 off of 100. You know, you make. I mean, just think about it. The numbers are phenomenal. But you always want to pick a currency pair that's over here, to your left that's paying more than 50%. If it's not 50%, you don't even want to risk. You know, it's like a 1-to-1. You want to get something that's paying 80, 70, 75, 78, 85%, 60%. You know, this is going to be a nice little payout for you. All right, so let me just finish playing this for you guys. Does that make sense to you guys at all? First of all, you know, put a number 6 in the chat if that makes sense. If that's on fire, guys. I don't see your chat. Okay, is that okay for you guys? Was that lit or what? Do you guys understand that part? Dr. K says she does. Okay, so do you understand that if you join and just, you know, do what I'm about? Oh, is that Esther from Esther? What's going on, Esther? All right. I'm going to show you guys a little bit more real fast. All right. Esther from Baltimore, my homie, Queen Esther's on the line. All right, so let me finish playing this, and then I'll take you to another spot. All right.
So I hope that was easy enough for you to understand. I'll see you on the next video.
Boom. All right, so let's exit this full screen. Now he say he'll see you on the next video, right? That was a live training, right? So understand this. Now that was you got the order types right here. Okay, you got all this stuff right here that you go through. I'm not gonna try and get into it, but if you was to click, and this is all in the academy, right? HFX order types.
Forex trade order types. There's 2 types: market execution or pending order execution.
Okay, we're not gonna play that, but you guys know if you have access to it, where to go get it, right? So let's go back to the curriculum. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump over here to show you what I typically do, you know, if you're not at a live session. Go to Go Live. But if you don't pay for this, you don't have access to this. So once I go to Go Live, I'm already in English. Where do I want to go? I want to go to the HFX. You guys see it up there. That's the library, right? But I'm gonna come all the way down here. Okay, let's go into the HFX. Once we go into the HFX, right, you'll see Evan Cabral, Ness, which is one of the top #1 traders, and Matthew, right? Notice Sunday through Friday, the times that they're on. So the day we're looking at Monday, binary options started at 10 o'clock. I can guarantee it's still going on right now. So I'm going to click on a live session real quick, guys. Let's see if it's still going. Okay, so we missed it. We missed it. So let's come here. If you go to the bottom, all right. The day's the 24th, right, guys? So this is the video that just probably ended. Let me double check. Okay. Yep. So this is the one that just ended, right? Let's see what happened live that we missed out on. And I'll just fast forward a little bit.
Oh, this is disconnected and reconnecting. Ooh, okay.
Let's click here.
This weekend, you know, hopefully I'll be able to catch you there. Hopefully you can link up, see this put.
All right, so this just ended live, right?
All right, let's cap 29th. So if you're going out to London this weekend, you know, hopefully I'll be able to catch you there. Hopefully you can link up, see me, whatever. Ask me questions in person if you have. Last update was about 3 hours and 20 minutes ago, just about 3 hours and 18 minutes ago. Okay, and that was on JPY. All right, JPY, just positive for JPY. All right, whenever you're looking at these updates, the forecast is important. All right, whatever the actual data is, if it's better than the forecast, then that's great for the currency. If it's on strictly analysis right now. So for those of you that don't know, while you're here on the Liberty Scanner, when you click on the light bulb, you're going to get access to all the manual trade alerts from our team of experts. Okay, these positions are good for binary, and they're also good for traditional trading as well. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the simple scalper. All right, let's see what we got over here. USD CAD is basically consolidating at this point. I see a little slight rejection, something very slight. So we trade at the micro level. For those of you that are brand new, that are a little unfamiliar with this, we trade at a very micro level. So we can capitalize on some quick opportunities here. I see a potential sell coming for USD CAD. I do see a potential sell coming for USD CAD. All right, I would want for this to raise up a little higher before we catch that. Let me fix up these parabolics real quick. All right, so we're good in this department. All right, so everyone get your trigger fingers ready. For those of you that are absolutely unfamiliar about binary trading, it's very simple. It's time-based trading. We predict the market is going to be up or below a certain time limit. We'll put the time limit that we think it's going to make its move by, and we'll enter a buy or a sell. Call is buy, put is sell. Call is up, red is down, okay? So on USD CAD, we're going to take a trade. Right now, I'm looking at Euro USD right now at the moment, and I'm actually interested in seeing what's going to happen with Euro USD in a minute. So we'll look at the Liberty Scanner to take a look at that. But for right now, let's go to USD CAD. It's paying out about 63%. This should be dropping, yes. So I'm going to take a sell on USD CAD. All right, we go by the last 3 digits. So if we see that the current price goes above 860, I'll be looking to enter a put, all right? And we're gonna enter this put. We're gonna do 10 minutes, okay? We're gonna enter this put for 10 minutes. So let's see. All right, I'm gonna enter a put here at 868. All right, so on a sell, right? Obviously, you want to buy when it's low. You want to sell when it's high. So my sell entry is at 868. Now, if the market isn't higher than 868, don't get in the sell. Again, this is hypersensitive stuff, okay? Hypersensitive stuff. So if you missed it, all good. Don't worry. Wait for a chance for this to pull back, all right, to where it's close enough or even above it, and take a 10-minute put, okay?
Okay, let's fast forward so we can see. Hang on, guys.
I like the fast action. So right now I have a put at 868. So once again, do not enter a put unless you
Hold on, guys. Okay.
don't be that guy. Now I'm caught up to it. So here's a pullback and it's going a little higher. All right, wait for the momentum, wait for the upward momentum to stop. And once it start coming down, take the sell. Wait for the upward momentum to stop. It looks like it still want to come up a little bit. Still wants to pull back, so let's wait.
You guys still with me? Let's just see its cash out real quick. But this is stuff, guys, that's really simple, real easy. Jump on these trainings. You know, pay for it. Create your account. Put your money there. Even before you know it, you have the trade ideas that they're giving you, and you can trade with them until you know how to do it yourself. Is that pretty cool? Is that fire or what? Okay, hang on. Let's see. Now he did a 10-minute put.
All right, so I'm gonna change the time over to 5 minutes, and I'm gonna be looking to enter another sell. Trying to see if it still hanging right here.
All right.
There we go. Watch this.
Guys,
I'm gonna enter a big call for 1 minute. You don't have to do this if you're not familiar with trapping. There we go. Forcing it down. Oh, we lit. We're good. We're gonna clear this. We're definitely gonna clear this. We're about to clear this. It's gonna end right now. It should be ending. The sell should win. Our entry is 868. Price is currently at 860. Okay, those were the little calls. There we go. Here we go. Main position just cleared. All right, expired at 860. All right, so we're good in this department. Just gonna wait a couple more seconds here. Bam.
nice. All right, guys.
All right.
I'm just gonna
So
stop
we
this.
cleared the big put.
I'm gonna stop this real quick. You know, I appreciate you guys just staying on to see that. I hope that just gave you a little bit of enlightenment. How the money's made. This is it. But if you don't have it, you won't be able to just join these calls. Like even trading, even before you understand it. So let me just say what happened real quick, so you guys will really get this. Those positions that you see that he did a call for, which is those green arrows that was pointing out. Remember, his biggest trade was the one that he did $1,600 for. You know what I mean? That was a sell. So what he particularly did was trap the market and confuse the brokers. And he opened up a bunch of little small, $10, $100 buy positions. And he opened up those positions. Hang on. He opened up those positions to buy, so the brokers will force the market for the next minute or two to go down, because he has an up position. So it was pretty much like he trapped the market. And that's something that I've been learning from him, something that you could do when you get good. But at the same time, you could still jump on his sessions and follow them. This is the sessions right here, guys. This is their sessions. You can just jump on the Go Live sessions with them. You'll see that if you have this, you'll see that they host sessions, guys. It's Monday through I think Friday, and you'll see the times. But let me just go back and I'll just go ahead and hop off. I won't go any longer. I know you guys have been on, but this is the Liberty. This is where you change it to the web slinger to pick a currency. This is what he was talking about. And if you want to see the trade ideas, just click on the light bulb here, and you got the HFX team. Hey, I'm thinking about a buy on a New Zealand CAD. This is live. It's not a robot, and you can use this for the options and for trading. Just like I use trade ideas. I use HFX ideas. So appreciate you guys being on. You know, I didn't do the training. I just wanted to show you where it's at, where to go buy it, and what it can do for you. But it's real. And this is what you just saw on how people are taking $500 into $500,000 90 days to 120 days. This is how you're seeing people like Ness do $5 million, you know, and he wasn't a master when he first started, but he just kept coming around and, you know, kept mastering one thing, and now he's really good at it. So guys, I appreciate it. That's Greg G Money White out of sunny South Florida. I got a flight out tomorrow. I want to welcome and, you know, thank the whole team for being on here. One team, one dream. Guys, lock arms, you know, connect, plug in. And I think we have about 30-some people on this call, man. This call should be lit every Monday night with at least 100 to 200 people. You know, don't be hey, Donald, thank you for that book reading, man. You helped me understand something, you know, as it relates to the way people think about network marketing like it's a cancer or it's a plague. And it's not. It's about building relationships. It's a business. You know, so our business is to be able to share business, share ideas, let people know what's available. This stuff is available. It wasn't available then. So don't let your fears block you or stop you or even prevent you from helping somebody else. Guys, it's Greg G Money Whites. Bruce Lee said it. Don't fear the man that masters 10,000 kicks. Then will master 10,000 kicks one time. But fear the man who masters one kick 10,000 times. You've heard it from me, Greg G Money White. Appreciate it. Back to you, Andre Campbell. Love you guys, man.
Because I was thinking, plan it later. Probably not during the school. Actually, no, it's my senior year next year, so it wouldn't really matter if I miss school.
Yeah, what if we took your spring break and said we're going to go to Milan?